afternoon, beloved brother and sister. I hope you're doing well. And I believe it's been an amazing weekend. There has been this burden in my heart about money. I made a video on my timeline, and then I told you guys a video about the mining mind. Money drops on my birthday. Now, the thing is, we have had issues over the years about the subject matter, economy, and you. But first of all, the subject matter, money. So the subject matter we are dealing with is economy and you, but then money as it is has become a challenge in our day and time. And so I outlined subject matters which I want to deal with. And there is something I need us to understand about the season we are in. It's a season of famine, and I had a serious burden. We've always planned out, we've always wanted to make this money without God, many people, and it's working. But the end of it has been corruption, the end of it has been all kinds of, wickedness and all manner happening in our day and time. And the essence of this video is to help you to take chances. And sit on fortune that is going to change your life. Now, this is the point. God is not interested in giving you money that you just use to take care of your needs. God is interested in giving you wealth that will help you to secure a future. Now, this is the issue we are having in our day and time. When we talk about money, what comes to your mind? Is it just to buy things? Is it just for needs? Now, this is what people think. Now, I talked about the economy and you. First of all, forget about Nigeria economy. Your economy talks about your purpose. Your economy talks about your vision. Your economy talks about your dreams. So the question is this: how have you been able to advance in the value of your economy over the years? You're working, you're earning salary. How do you push up your economy? How do you advance in your economy? So forget about Nigeria's economy. Nigeria's economy literally has become what it is today, and it's nothing to write home about. The dollar today is about 8 something. So the question is this: look at your own economy and then look at you. So when we talk about your economy, we talk about the economy of your vision. We talk about the economy of your purpose. We talk about the economy of your idea, the economy of your vision. And then you as an economy. What does it mean? The economy of character. How have you been able to manage the economy of character? So how do you advance in it? First of all, you earn salary. I'm going to give you some action steps. Every month you earn salary. How do you invest in your vision? How do you push your vision from where it is last year to the level where it ought to be this year? You have a dream, you have an idea, a $1 million dream. It failed simply because someone else is doing it and is doing it better than you. You must come to a point in your life where you have a catalyst dream. What do I mean by a catalyst dream? What do I mean by a catalyst idea? Something that nobody is doing. So use some of the salary, at least 10% to 20% of your income, to do what? To do a research. Conduct a research. Is somebody else doing what you are doing? Because what you don't know is that our mind is like a timeline, and God dropped thoughts and ideas on that timeline. So when you nurture it, it is like opening a Facebook notification. So when you hit it, you open it and see what is inside. That's an idea. A lot of people just pick it up and start running with it. No, harness it, nurture it, grow it. That's number 1. 2, we would be looking at why you failed in your $1 million dream. The problem was the wrong location. That was your problem. A lot of us want to do it without God, but I tell you the truth, for you to make money, it takes time, it takes season, and it takes location. You must not forget time, season, and location. Time announces you. Season gives birth to what you carry. And the location is where people who matter find you. Again, time announces you. Season unveils what you carry. That thing you carry, season gives birth to it. It's just like a woman who took him. She took him because she's married. After the intercourse, it is time to carry a child. And the 9 months is the season that brought forth the child. Now, location is where people who are burning with your kind of dream. That's what they find. A lot of people entered the good time, entered the good season, but location was a problem. So you must deal with this. You must come to a point where you harness your economy. What happened to P2B today? Why is everybody clamoring for P2B? They are clamoring for P2B simply because P2B has dealt with the economy of vision, economy of purpose, and the economy of character, which is the personality of P2B. That is why everybody is shouting P2B. When we look at his impeachable character, it's an amazing thing. And that's why everybody is believing that he's going to build up a leadership system that can drive Nigeria to become a global envy as far as the world is concerned. So now we move from that place. We look at, is money the cure of poverty? No. A lot of people have made money and yet they find out that their needs was more than what they have. So it is when you have dealt with the economy of character that makes you to have enough money to handle needs and not run out of money even when needs are still there. Again, enough money to handle needs and not run out of money even when needs are still there. What do I mean? How come you carry money to spend on the things you don't need? You must win in the character mastery. That is the economy of character before you can be able to handle needs and still have more to take care of other things. More money to take care of other things. So our problem is greed, selfishness. So money couldn't cure poverty. That's why rich people are messing up today and they are getting it through crime and they are having more money. The poor is getting poorer, the rich is getting richer because of their greed and selfishness. If the people who are rich today, a lot of us say you owe me nothing. You owe me nothing, yet you need men to work to run your company. I owe you nothing, but you need me to run your company and you are paying me. If I owe you nothing, keep your money, let me keep my idea. But you cannot keep it because you know that what I owe you is my wisdom. We owe each other a lot of things, but because of the bankruptcy of love, it is out of greed we say we owe nobody anything. A big man cannot run his company. Dangote has people. He needs people. We need the capital of man. So human capital has to do with the wisdom, the skill, the entrepreneurship grace the person carries, capacity to be able to carry others along. These things are the things you find in human beings. This is what we call the wealth in man. It is called the human capital. We lack men who can harness it. So you need people. You owe me something. I owe you my skill as your subject, and you as a boss, you owe me my salary. So the point is we owe each other something. Exactly. You have seen somebody who is going somewhere, but as a rich man, you don't want to help. So you see the reason why I say money does not cure poverty. Rich people have more money, but there are more poor people. So what they do is that they look for people who have what they need and pay the people to do their job. And then you look for the poor person who you can help to harness. Every man carries something. But the problem is capacity to be able to pick what is in that man, harness it and grow it. And then in the other turn, the person will push what you are doing at the same time. That is wisdom. A lot of people don't like investing. As a rich man, you can bring people into a system. You can grow a system that can harness the human capital in a man. And at the same time, they push you, you push them. It is the same thing. But because of greed, we don't want to do it. We believe in stacking money in order to have more. But you see, that is not how life is supposed to run. When we believe in investing in human capital, the world will be a better place. A lot of people are stacking money to have more money to flex and to enjoy. That is selfishness and greed. So the world has become the battle of the fittest. So money does not cure poverty. Now also you will be dealing with blind men. Finally, blind men who are working so hard but cannot make money. I worked as an office assistant as a trainer for 5 years. This is me. But I was making a little savings out of what I was earning. And then I found an opportunity called the unpassive being, marketing and at the same time promoting. A lot of people didn't believe in it. Today we are 1.4+ million people globally who are in this company, and we are about to make history. We are sponsoring the World Cup, and at the same time we are in partnership with the largest sports broadcaster called Bean Sports. As I'm talking to you, we have over 20 digital AI-driven products, cutting edge over market value, that is going to be driving the world crazy. It's something you've never seen before. I'm going to be sending out links for people who are interested. You're going to be hitting the link, and at the same time as you are using it, you will see the difference between the AI-driven product and information technology product that you have today. It's nothing to write home about. When Unpassive came out, it came out like a peanut company that has nothing to offer. It was not as big as it is today. Today, we are sitting in Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, with about 163 floors. We are sitting in 152, 134. And at the same time, we are in Hyderabad, we are in Singapore, we are in Orlando. Now the point is this: Unpassive has moved over 4 years to become a global giant IT AI company. Today, we are a company that is worth a unicorn. A unicorn is a company worth of $1 billion US, and we are more than that. We have about 20 digital products. The market niche of one of our products is worth of 19.5 billion USD. If I'm meant to approximate, it's more than that. Just one of our products. We have built an ecosystem that is housing applications that each one is worth to be a household name. A one standing company that is a multi-billion-dollar company, and we are housing about 20 applications in one ecosystem about to help humanity. It's not about the money, but it is about helping mankind. 4 years ago, it came out as a peanut. Many people were blind to see what Unpassive carried, but today it has grown to become a massive giant company. What am I talking about? Blindness that is making people who are working hard not to see a fortune that is coming as a peanut at first. But can you see the wealth in that peanut that you think there is nothing inside? We move away from that. It is my desire that the Lord will open your eyes. Everything I'm saying cannot be possible except you key into the I am. The one who is giving wisdom. He said, I give you power to make wealth. How did I see Unpassive? It was the conviction the Holy Ghost gave me. That was how I saw Unpassive. And today, it's about to bless the world. We are topping Google search engine. We are everywhere already, and yet we have not opened our hands to the public. We have not launched yet, and we are covering the media house. One of the media house, I believe Khalid's Time in Dubai. We are covering their frontline page. We are covering their frontline page because we just launched in Dubai a few days ago, and the marketing is still on. The World Cup is coming, and so much will be happening. Capacity to be able to see a fortune in the peanut of today, that in the future to come, which is still today, because every future begins today. So your problem is looking for big things and not telling yourself to be patient enough to see that big things begin small. That's it. No big man wants you to be richer than him. Never forget this. The reason is simply because the greed and the selfishness of man. And that is why they tell you be patient, have time. 30 years ago, a dollar was about 1 something or 2 something, or lesser than that. But today is about 8 something. It was easier to succeed in their time. Most of these big men were in their 50s and 60s, and today it is difficult, more difficult. But we pray that the Lord will help us. So what do you need today? An eye that can see a fortune before the peanut that is being presented to you as an opportunity. Bitcoin is there. A lot of things are there. But can you see the fortune in that peanut? That's one thing. I believe that the Lord is going to give you an eye to see the money you are looking for. Money is a spiritual thing. Why did I say money is spiritual? Something that flies like vapor. Today you are rich, tomorrow you are poor. That's the mystery of money. And then you must understand that it is spiritual. As it goes, it flies away. How do you keep it? You must be able to see. Capacity to see makes you to know where to spend and where not to spend. You must have an eye to see if you will secure the future of tomorrow, if you will secure the wealth of tomorrow. Lastly, we will be dealing with slavery mentality. No big man wants you to be bigger than him in Africa. That is the slavery mentality. A man you are working for pays you salary and does not ask you how are you coping. All he wants is to pay for your hospital bill when you are grounded so that he can keep using your wisdom and skill. So what do you do in a time such as this? Build your brand. Meet an artist. Let him design your logo. Keep investing in your vision. Keep feeding your vision. It may be a little vision 4 years ago, but today it can metamorphose to something big, and yet inside of your spirit it is big, but it is yet to come out. You have groomed it, you have fed it, you have given it so much to grow. But what is happening that people have not seen it? You are still looking for the right time, waiting for the right season. So feed it. If you've worked for 5 years, if you've worked for 10 years, how have you fed your vision over the years? How have you added something to your brand? How have you been able to redesign your logo? How are you looking at what is happening in the market niche of other people's idea and compare it with what is happening in your own idea? In your realm, in your mind, as you begin to mine your vision and mine your idea, never forget, the more you mine, the more you grow. The more you mine, the more you grow. Mining of character, mining of ideas, mining of vision. You look at yourself. When you mine your character, when you mine the thoughts that come inside your mind, mining simply means sitting on the platform of meditation. playing a song in a solitary place that is very quiet, and you are thinking, making use of your head, that is mining. As you are beginning to mine, something is happening in your mindset. All of a sudden, you come up with a bomb, a catalyst idea, like I mentioned earlier. So what begins to happen to you? Something begins to take place. You begin to grow. The way you act, the way you talk. You look away from fun because there is something you are carrying. A married woman who is pregnant does not misbehave anyhow. She is aware of the baby she's carrying. And that is why the way she moves, she's careful. And that is the reason why when you carry vision, you don't just mess up. The essence of too many girlfriends drinking and having fun, it doesn't pay. The Yahoo boys have made it so easy today. People make money and just stand with. That is the reason why we don't have people who make money that will change the society, because many of us grew with a wrong character. So when money entered, we became beasts. Money entered the hands of some beasts who sleep with 18-year-old children at the age of 60 because character was not dealt with. These are the issues we are having today, and we must deal with it. So when you have dealt with the economy of character, dealt with the economy of vision, the economy of the idea, the economy of the goal, and then when you are working with a big man, you are actually earning your salary as your superior boss is paying you, and you are feeding your vision and feeding your goals. Before you know what is happening, you have grown with something that is not out there in the market. It is peculiar to you. When you spend time in something, it will grow to something that nobody has outside. People who run out to talk about their vision are little, but people who take time to come out when it is the right time and when it is the right season, in the right location, they are no longer little, they are coming as a giant. Unperceived is a case study. When they came out, they had nothing. When they came out, Burj Khalifa was not there, Dubai was not there. But today, they are as big as a unicorn company, worth of $1 billion USD. They will be launching as a giant. Facebook took them 10 to 16 years to become a unicorn company. Most of them launched in a garage. Facebook was in one room, Amazon, name all of them, YouTube and the rest of them, Google. All these people, they launched as one roadside this thing, and they grew with time. But what did Unperceived did? Unperceived said, no, we're not going to bring out our idea so fast. Let's take our time and build. Let's take our time and stack the code. Let's take our time and grow. And as they took time, things started happening. There was a shaking. All of a sudden today, the Google who said they were fake is now talking about the AI digital cutting edge product, OLV over market value product that is going to be shifting things as they launch, as far as the internet market is concerned. We will be sparking a major revolution in the internet space. Get set, get ready. The world is about to hear your name with Unperceived products. And one thing I want to tell you is grow yourself. Don't stop where you are, keep growing. Growth is not about results, physical results. Growth is about what happens inside of you. Who were you 10 years ago and who have you become now? It may not be visible, but I tell you the truth. A man who has grown over the years becomes a major global envy when he comes out in the scene. The Lord bless you. Today is my birthday, and I don't just want you to hear these words and make a mess of them. Run with it and you'll never remain the same. Don't forget the mining mind/money. So we will be running a platform on Unperceived called TMM, the mining mind. We're going to be dealing with some of these critical issues. Wait for the mining mind, TMM. It's a platform that is going to be talking about money. How do you grow? How do you expand money? Your GDP economy, which is about you. Your gross profit, which is about you. How do you grow it? Economy and you. Look out for matters like this on the mining mind. We're going to be bringing all kinds of people, professionals from different angles, my fellow founders, out of the 1.4+ billion people who are going to be driving the Unperceived product that is going to be changing the world. They will be coming on board and be listening to crazy men, people who are abnormal, big boys, wealthy men who are doing well in their areas of endeavor. I made up my mind I'm going to be rich, wealthy, and then market both God, affluence, and power. It's important. The Lord bless you. I love you. Wish me a happy birthday, and I appreciate you. Go and do exploit. The Lord bless you. In the name of Jesus. I'm Gospel G, my artist name, and then my name is Gozie Chipekezi. I'm sorry I didn't tell you my name from the beginning. I was born with the fire of the living water I carry. You are blessed. In Jesus' name. Amen.